guys, just on my way to school, and I'm making a series of videos on really simple and basic things, simple but powerful things that we can change in our life to have more a healthy quality, to look better, to feel better, but as well live longer. That's what I'm aspiring towards right now, and I've done a lot of research in the last few years on ways that we can actually live longer in life. That's something that's I'm really want to share with you guys and learning myself. It's a process of learning, and the factor I want to focus on today is just fresh air. And it's so important to breathe fresh air every day. Like the quality of how you feel, especially like if you live in a really stuffy place. Like I've lived in like basement suites before where there was no fresh air at all, and lived no windows even. And I lived in a place that was like an apartment complex where it was really like a studio, very small bedroom apartment, and in the winter time you couldn't open your windows. It was super stuffy, and it was just really, I felt really gross. The quality of the air was really stale. I'm sure you guys can empathize with that. So why is fresh air important? First of all, you need that circulation to bring fresh, to get that stale air out and fresh air in. And if you've ever grown plants before indoors, you will know that if you leave it in a room without proper ventilation, plants won't live very well. So it's just like we're a lot like plants in a lot of ways. We need water, and we need air, and we also need sunlight to a degree too to be healthy. So what we can do to change that is, what I recommend is sleeping with the window open a crack at least at nighttime. I know it's hard when it's a bit colder, but you can still even do it in the wintertime. Just have a crack open, and then in the summertime, obviously, you can have it fully open. And going camping and things like that, I don't know if you guys ever camp, but I feel like so amazing. I think that's one of the benefits of camping, is that you just get so much fresh air and you feel amazing. Like I feel like I don't even need to sleep as long when I'm like camping, because I think that's the major thing that has to do with it. I'm just breathing so much fresh air, my body's just charged. There's something about air outside compared to air inside. I think it's like charged by the sun, or it's just because it's like the right content of oxygen slash, like air isn't just oxygen. I think oxygen's only like 20%. There's also like nitrogen. There's also other things, and our body needs that as well. So having that quality of air and getting that stale air out, like keeping the windows open, is really important. Because also, like, I'm sure you guys have seen when there's like a burst of sunlight through the window and there's like a whole bunch of dust in the sky, and it's like, wow, we're breathing this shit in all the time indoors. It's not good to breathe in, because a lot of these things are like mold and microorganisms slash pieces of skin, you know what I mean, that's getting flaked off and things like that, right? That's not healthy to be breathing that shit in. That's something our lungs have to process, and other things. So like, yeah, fresh air, obviously important for that, getting the shit air out. Now, also, I recommend having some type of fan indoors. I always have one while I'm sleeping. First of all, it's a nice sound. It's a nice calming sound, a fan. But as well, it moves air circulation through the house, and that type of circulation is, I think, really beneficial as well. What else I should mention with, this has to do with like the energy outside compared to indoors as well. If you leave a piece of bread outdoors and a piece of bread indoors, the one outside will not mold. The one indoors will. That's a lot to do with the sun and like UV light that kind of disinfects. But if you think about the sun and everything like that disinfecting the air that you breathe as well, that's very important, I believe, as well. I think a charge, like there's a kind of like a charge in the air that's proper from outdoors, if that makes sense. So that, as well as I mentioned in another video the other day, different breathing exercise you can do, because breath is life. Without breathing, we're dead, like in a matter of like minutes, right? So breathing is important, and certain breath exercises that you can do while outside, while with the window open, I recommend doing it. That don't just be doing them with stale air. Getting the good quality air is very important, and filling the lung, getting better lung capacity, better circulation, better oxygen delivery, better CO2 waste removal. All very important things that in the end will make us live longer. And that's what this channel is about, living a quality happier, healthier life. Okay? It's really important to get our oxygen to the cells for cellular metabolism, because in the end, that's what produces energy. ATP in our body is due to an oxygen reaction on a cellular level. So that's very important for our body to actually do things, to actually live. We need ATP to live. Without ATP, we're dead. So, and without breathing, we're dead. So that's very important. Oxygen and fresh air, I think, is one of those things that a lot of people don't think about. A lot of people just live inside all day. They might work at an office, go home, and just like be inside in their like airtight house. Well, they probably got circulation through the air, like through the furnace or something. But nonetheless, it's not fresh air. So getting that fresh air is very important. Okay, guys? Leave in the comments section below anything else if you want to add on that, or any questions, or tell me if I'm wrong or right. And thank you for watching. Have a good day, everybody. Peace.